Has the invisibly crowded street of the main city that you're living in bothered you? Or do you ever want to go somewhere that's a little more quiet? Well, I have news for you if you're a new player to this game, and you didn't already know. You can actually talk to this merchant who is given on the minimap that you open by pressing N. This island merchant can sell you an island, actually, if you have premium, which you lose your premium after, I think, 3 days after joining the game. You can buy an island, and if you buy your island while you have premium and you lose your premium, you still keep your island, so you don't have to worry about that. So, if you buy your island, it's going to cost you $12,000, and it's going to be in the city that you built, and you have to go to that city to go to your island. You cannot have it anywhere else, and this place is for moving the island right now. That's for people who have already had an island prior to the free-to-play update. So if I wanted to move my island, I could. I'm not going to move it yet, because my guild is talking about moving somewhere else, but for now, we're going to go to our private island, and I'm going to tell you a couple things about it. And tell you mainly what the uses of it are, because you may think, as a new player, 12,000 silver, that seems kind of like a lot. Why would I want to do that, you know? Well, I could be doing other stuff with my money. Well, you notice that I actually have my own sawmill and my own smith. Now, the thing is, my smith, of course, is free for me to use and everything, and that's really neat. So I can smelt as much as I want without having to pay any fees whatsoever. But the downside is I don't actually get the 15% resource return rate. If I focus, I still get 37%. So that's still good. That's still useful. But it doesn't actually help me out that much. If I'm trying to save a bunch of resources, I have to be able to focus. You also have the option of growing animals and planting crops. I have animals and crops right now. These are my little baby birds. I need to feed them. But you can also grow crops, and you can also build all of these things by either pressing the H key or by clicking on your player portrait. I'm going to build. And this will have economy, farming. Basically what you do is you plant down you pick a spot that has a farming plot, and then you just go from there. Now, keep in mind that these farming plots will not be on your island at first. You have to upgrade your island to get more of them. And farming plots are also, you can put animals on them. You can choose. Think of this more as like a daily event. You have to kind of come here every single day. Your crops take 22 hours to grow. So it takes about a day. And you can just grow your crops every day, come harvest them. And your animals can take anywhere between a day to a week to grow. Especially if you don't have premium, it will take a lot longer. So keep that in mind. But it's still a possibility. It'll take you longer, which can sometimes be a good thing and a bad thing, because I think you can nurture your animals a bit longer, which is probably good if you can get the focus, which I'm not sure how you get focus without premium. But essentially, you come in here and you can plant all your different crops, and the thing that can benefit you from this is that there's actually a cooking skill in this game that can potentially net you a decent amount of money. But this takes little to no work, and it's quite easy, and I can almost plant everything. Oh, I got my things for the day. Nice. If you have focus and you don't know what to use it on and you don't really care for crafting, this is probably where you want to use your focus. Your focus you get every single day. If you have premium, you get 10,000 a day. I don't know how people who do not have premium get focus, though. I haven't been not premium because this game used to be required that you have premium at least for a month. And I've been premium since I started playing the game, so which was 15 days ago ish, or 18 days ago. You can build these farming plots, and you can gather all the types of resources that you want, and as you level up your proficiency, or you find a crop that you really personally enjoy, you can either grow just the highest tier that you get, and that would make sense, or you can try growing one crop in particular, because I like potatoes. I'm going to grow potatoes. They take less focus. They take 590 focus for me. But that's also because, and I talked about this in my focused cost efficiency video. If you haven't seen that, go check that out on my channel. I have level 54 crop farming, which gives me 5,400 focus cost efficiency. I can actually grow potatoes. I'm close to growing corn. That'd be kind of dope. And I have 11 points in this, which gives me another 2,200 for specifically potatoes. So that's kind of cool. but this normally costs 1,000 a piece. So this is kind of expensive if you think about it. So I'm going to nurture my animals instead, actually, because that sounds more useful. The way animals work is that you have to get their preferred food type. These guys prefer any type of vegetable or whatever. So you just drag the food onto them, and they're good to go. They're pretty happy for the most part. They do take a lot of food, so you might want to either plant a lot of crops or buy them from the store. Either way, I'm going to be nurturing these guys, make them a little happier. Hopefully I'll get a offspring from them. We'll have to see how that goes, but... Nurture. Now, nurturing animals and seeds only helps you with the return rate of the seed or the young animal. Like, if I want to get a baby moa bird out of my moa birds that I'm trying to grow right now, I have to nurture them, and I can potentially get more offspring from them. Or my plants, as you see here, it says I'm going to get an 87% chance to actually get a seed, which is 87% of the time. It's not an 87% chance. But if I water it, this crop will have 113% seed yield, so I basically always profit on my seeds. And seeds are expensive. If you do not already know, seeds can be kind of a pain to buy, and they're definitely worth going out of your way to probably keep as an upkeep pretty high. I don't actually have enough focus to finish this off, which is unfortunate because I'll lose a few maybe, but that's okay. I don't really have the focus. I used it all in the I used some of it in the crafting video yesterday, or the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. But yeah, the main bonuses of your island is that you can farm, which is nice, and it's like a daily. You can grow animals, which people use for mounts, which is very useful. You can have your own house where you can store extra stuff, and you can actually make your very own what are they called? Crafting stations, or processing stations even. So you can be able to craft stuff on your own here on your island, though it does not give you the resource return rate. I do believe there is something that has to do with laborers, but I don't really know. I haven't messed with that quite yet. This is just the beginner's guide, I guess, to the video, or the beginner's guide to the island itself. The island is really easy, and it's really profitable if you can really get some work on it. These potatoes, like I have like 700 potatoes I've saved over a while. I mean, that's been a while, don't get me wrong. But potatoes are a few hundred a piece. And so that's probably a decent amount of money. I mean, let's go see how much these potatoes are. This is how much money I've made over probably the last week. No, I've probably gotten roughly 200 plus potatoes a day. So probably the last 4 or 5 days, and I'm not really doing anything. It takes like 5-10 minutes maybe. We haven't been recording for 10 minutes, so there you go. And it's going to be laggy in here. Sorry, I can't really do much about that. It's just a laggy part of the city with all the new players, so... Let's see how much our potatoes have sold for, or how much they actually go for. Rather, yeah, 240 a piece, which 240 times 270 would be like 15 or 25,000. Or I don't know. Oh, just kidding. I don't know how to do math. That was a really bad guess. 168k from farming, and I never really. It's not super hard, and potato seeds, if you get extra because you focus on all of them, are 7,000 a piece, which is pretty good considering if you focus the entire crop, you have 27 plants, and you go 27 times 1.13 because it's 13%. You're going to get like 3 extra seeds per run, so that's an extra 20,000 gold per run from potato seeds. That's pretty good, I would say, and it's definitely a way to slowly make profit over time because seeds are expensive, and if you can focus them, which if you can, I recommend you do, it can give you a lot of money slowly over time, and it's basically just like a passive way to make money. And while we did that, we actually got a little thing. Let's open up our little package here. We're so close to getting the mount. I haven't done it yet, though. That's okay. Let's see what we get. Okay, okay. Nice. We got... Do I have my armor on? I do, so I can actually use these tomes. 20,000 tome. Nice. It's not tradable, so whatever. A 50,000 tome. Nice. Some gold. How much do we get from that? 50,000 gold. Nice. Ooh. 100,000 gold. Also nice. That's 25k, and then some other stuff I'm not going to really use. This might be useful, though, one day. I could probably sell that for a lot. Yeah, if you didn't actually know, every day when you play the game, I think it's premium specific, not 100% on that, I could be wrong. There's an Adventurer's Challenge. Yeah, you have premium status, you passively gain 20 learning points a day without having to finish the daily bonus. Okay. Challenge points can be acquired by all players, but premium rewards can only be claimed with purchase premium status. Aw. These are really good rewards. This alone might also be worth getting premium. I don't know. I don't know if you actually can or can't do it. You can also get premium through in-game money if you didn't know that. Anyway, guys, I hope that was really. I hope that I helped you out, knowing what the island does, what it's useful for. I recommend that you get the island if you can, especially whenever you're on your first few days, because if you're going to lose your premium, that's fine. But you just have to make sure that you get it before your premium runs out, and you are good to go. Anyway, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.